most of my questions are about history. But coming back to the previous super chat, when he said Islamic countries, well, do you think he meant Muslim majority country, or because I'm wondering, Turkey, even though it's no longer really secular, was secular in the past. So does Turkey allow a non-Muslim man to marry a Muslim woman? Because
Again, that's a statistics that I don't know if it's true or not, and I don't think it's actually true. I think like in Tunisia, for
it seems weird.
yeah, so I don't think it's true. But again, that statistic doesn't have to be true. Like in
For every
Indonesia,
country.
yeah, but even if it's not true, I could say that
Yes.
Islamic supremacy is a thing in every Muslim country without that statistic. Even
Yeah,
without that
yes, of course.
statistic. Yeah, okay. And also, I don't know when we say what people mean about Islamic countries. Is really different people mean different things, right? So, for example, Iran is not a
Yeah.
Muslim majority country anymore, based on recent data. Apparently, Iran is an is Muslim minority country because half.
Please.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, yes, but it's still an Islamic country is because it's ruled by under an Islamic is and under an Islamic theocracy, right? So even though it's a Muslim minority country, I still can't
Yeah.
believe I'm saying that in my lifetime.
Say it one more
Even
time.
even though Iran is an Muslim minority country, it's ruled by Islamic theocracy now, so it's an Islamic country, right? So it really depends on what the definition of Islamic country is.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So what's your question?
So I had a second
Yeah.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you would you want to come back to or think about coming back to Iran if it became secular and you didn't have to fear for your life, or do you feel more at home in Canada?
No, I would definitely want to go to Iran if it was safe. Not to live there. Definitely, I think other countries, many other countries are better. I would like to go there to make documentaries, interview mullahs, go to mosques, meet a whole bunch of activists, secular activists. But no, I like moving a lot. I like traveling a lot. I like go from one place to another place. But I don't think Iran would ever be safe for me, even if it was a secular government running it, because there's still, millions
Yes,
of people there. There are millions of people there that are, even if the vast majority of the people there are against an Islamic theocracy.
vigilantes and
Hmm? There's plenty of people that would like to behead, see my guts spilled all over the
yes,
street. Enough to be a major safety issue for me to go there. So even if it was ruled under a secular government, and even if the vast majority of the people over there want secularism, um, I mean, I would say even having a couple 100,000 people who want me dead would be a major risk factor. But I could tell you that there would be millions, right? Millions that would be a minority of the country, but still millions. So yeah, I would rather not go.
Yeah, with your level of blasphemy, desecration, spreading corruption in the land.
Yeah. So probably not.
and I had more of a general question. That is, do you think society in society and societal norms and ideas mainly evolve due to reflection of or people that are reflecting and trying to improve on it, or do you think it also is very dependent on the technology of the society? For example, I think a democracy on such a scale as a whole country is only possible with the printing press, but at the same time it requires a certain reflection from the people. But still, I don't think it could have come
So I think we're mixing two different things with each other. I think the opposite of reflection is not the technology. I
Yes,
think the
yes,
opposite
of
of
course.
Yeah, because I think the opposite of reflection is just people just following the trends. Okay, so we have two different things going on. People actually thinking, reconsidering the positions, coming up with their world philosophy, reflecting of their views, trying to see if their views reflect reality. That's a minority group of people, and then we have the majority group of people who just follow trends. They're mostly influenced by the people they're hanging out with. They see if they like something. They use their world, their beliefs and the ideas like fashion as a way to signal that they belong to a tribe. Most people are followers. Most people are not constantly reflecting over their views, and that's what we have to deal with. Okay, so the thing is.
Yeah.
And we have to figure out how to reach to those people. We can't just intellectually tell people what's right and wrong because most people do not even reflect. Okay, so those are the two groups of people, and again, and the majority of the people are just followers. But when it comes to technology, when it comes to the printing press or the internet, that hypes up both of these factors, right? So when you are
Yeah.
exposed because of the printing press or because of the internet to more ideas, you are encouraging both of these. More people are now going to be exposed to so many ideas. It's going to make them reflect, like, oh my God, now I see a contradictory view. Let me reconsider this position. So you're going to increase that, but you're also going to increase the people who are following to try out more. To try different views, as you know, as if it's a fashion statement or as if they're just trying it on. They're exposed to more worldviews, right? So even though they're not reflecting on things, they have more to choose from based on their taste, based on what feels good, based on the community that they resonates with them and they want to follow. So the technology amplifies both of those movements. Okay, but I guess as activists, because of the technology, we get to be in front of both of these communities. We have to come up with different techniques for different strategies for both of these types of people, right? When it comes to people who reflect on their views, we try to tell them why some ideas are crap and some ideas are good. That's why I write like the book Why There Is No God. But again, this book is not really going to help with the majority of the people who are not
Yeah.
really caring about whether their views reflect reality. Okay, with those other people, this is why I say the best way to fight Islam is not my book. The best way to fight Islam is not my book. The best way to fight
To
Islam,
befriend Muslims.
befriend Muslims, again, because for those people, it's mostly about, I'm going to become more radical, more Islamic because these non-Muslims are being mean to me, or like, oh, look, atheists are actually nice to me. Maybe not all atheists are bad. So again, befriending people, interacting with them, making them feel welcome. That's the best way to challenge people's worldviews because again, most people are followers.